So here is the cigarette pot. Uh, I've tried this before and it didn't work. So, but just to show, now I've turned on the ignition and there is no light. Usually, there's supposed to be a blue light somewhere here that comes on. So that means if I should plug my phone, it's not going to charge. So my guess is going to be the fuse. So I'm going to check. There are two knobs here and here. So one is on the left, one's on the right. You just need to twist them anti-clockwise to open them both, and then just drag down the fuse. Yeah, so you can have easy room to play around with. And again, before this video, I checked online for the fuse number, and the fuse number is 109 for the cigarette. So I just need to check where 109 is. This is one. This is 110. Yeah, this is 109. So the first thing now is, again, there are two ways to identify a broken fuse. It's either you look at it physically or you use something like a tester. So that is why I've brought this, and I'm going to use both to do the to check. So I've left the ignition on, and I expect there to be power. Now, if there is no power, then that means the problem is more than what I envisaged. So I've connected the end part of the tester to the ground. The ground is just any metallic part of the car. That is where the negative of the battery is connected. Every part of the car that is metallic is called ground, and you can easily tap from from that inch. I think I would just drop a snip of where I connected it to, because my camera is fixed somewhere. And then now the tip of this tester, I need it. I will just use it to touch the head of the fuse. So there are 2 points on the fuse. One should be the power, the other should be the load. The load could be anything. It could be the radio, it could be the blower, and in this case, it's the cigarette pot. So 109, yeah. So there is power, and now to the other part. Now the other part is not bringing forth light because there is a bridge in between. So that means if I should pry this out, I'm expecting to see a gap in between. Uh, yes, yes, I can see a tiny gap in between. So that means something happened, and then um, the fuse got blown, and it stopped supplying power to the cigarette pot. So two ways to go about this. You could either purchase another one or you bridge. But I need to check something again. And because based on my previous experience on the former Ford, I noticed that when you turn off the engine the and lock the door, the cigarette port still retains power. So that means if you were to plug your phone, or if you were to plug your charger rather, the charger doesn't get disconnected. So if it has a light, the light continues to be on for however time you're away, and that would drain your battery. So that's not what I want. So I'm going to turn off the engine now just to confirm if that's going to be the case. So I've turned off, sorry, not the engine, turned off the ignition to see if this will still supply. Yeah. Okay, so what I'll do is if I can pin this down. I'm able to pin this down. Okay, the key is not there. So I will try and turn on the engine. Now, anyway, it will make any difference. So while the engine is off and when it is on, there is still power supply. So that is not what I want. So what I will now do is identify another fuse where the power would be inactive at the moment. So this is 109 for the cigarette ports. I'll try something else. Okay, so this has no power at the moment. This has no power at the moment. Okay. I don't know what they are for, but I don't care because what I'm looking for is the power, not the load. So this is yeah. So now this is on, off, on, on, and off. So what I just need to do is to connect the power here to that's the power of this field head I'm using. I don't know what it belongs to, but I just need the power and I'll connect it to my load. So if the power is up, that means the load will be down on the fuse part, right? So what I need to do now is get this broken, get this wire broken. I'm trying to expose the wire. So if I was just going to bridge, all I just need to do is wrap the this wire totally around this fuse like twice so that I don't cause partial contact and fix it back. But then that means once the engine is off, I will still remain connected. But that's not my intention now. So yeah, so I think I'll use this one. It has a similar rating as that of the cigarette pots. Again, I don't know what it powers. I don't care. Okay, so again, all I just need to ensure is this stays on the power while this stays on the load. So this is the lower part on the cigarette port because that's where the load is. Okay, so now that I've done the connection, I'm going to test this. I've plugged um the charger, and as you can see, there is no light on it yet. Now what I'm going to do now is insert the key, but my expectation is it should work. Yes. And if you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Cheers.